Well, Glesga Roasters at the end of last year was just picking up, and at the beginning of this year we had been putting together some funding applications with a view to upscaling our ability to roast coffee and connect with and apprentice and mentor more roasters. But then the lockdown happened, and during the lockdown that meant that everything was brought to a halt, and we thought, that's us, everything's probably on hold until 2021. But we had put these letters together for funding, and we approached one funder and said what we would love to do, because we can still roast coffee and ship coffee out, it'd be great if we could upscale to a bigger roaster during the lockdown, which would tide us over, and it would mean that when we are ready to get more roasters back in, that we've got better capacity and we're also able to build up some funds. So that happened, and in April we received money to purchase our new 1 kilogram roaster, which has just been phenomenal. So that was a massive game changer for us, and has meant quite a lot to us. It made a really significant impact on our project because it meant that I could continue to do one-to-one mentoring with my kind of key roaster, Adam, and it meant that we could sell a lot more coffee, develop our business plan. We got some support for publicity, branding, getting a website up and running. It basically took away a lot of the other things that we would be doing out in the community, and meant that we were focused in here on the roastery and we could develop the business side of things. But it also has meant that Adam, who back in February his ambition was to simply pay tax, he's now working full-time. He's still based here with us in Glesga Roasters. He's now working full-time with Street Connect. That was really significant for him to continue to be involved. And then he got married later on in September, which is just a wonderful celebration for us, and Adam continues to be involved in our project. So I'm thankful to God for good friendships and partnerships, for example with Jim Watson at the Scottish Barista Academy, with my good friend Darren Howie down in Sacred Bean. I'm thankful for Adam and Adam's growth and development, really celebrating friendship with him and his new wife Abby. I'm thankful for the funding that we received, and really praising God for the opportunity to expand our influence here in Bishopbriggs and in the wider city of Glasgow. We've had some excellent publicity over the past few weeks, and including good relationships with our local MSP, other business folks and other funders as well. It's marvellous. So in 2021, I think one of our key hopes is, firstly, we need to expand our project and upscale to a 5 kilogram roaster, because our capacity is now running out because the number of subscribers and people ordering coffee has grown rapidly. We also are really keen to develop the recovery community aspect of it, so we're in partnership with a number of agencies working with people who are really on the edge and on the margins of society, and this includes our ongoing relationship with the justice system. So we're keen for that to develop. We're keen to see more roasters getting on board, more people who can learn new skills and be mentored shoulder to shoulder, and we would love to replicate our project in partnership with the likes of Junction 42 and other recovery communities across the country. We would love to see more roasteries develop so there can be more good coffee put out there. We're on a mission to exorcise the demon of freeze-dried coffee for every church in Scotland, so let's get it into your church, let's get it into every shop. Excellent coffee, and we're also looking forward to going to the Sholi coffee plantation in Rwanda later on this year. So please pray for just God to lead us, to give us wisdom, to help us, because ultimately what we believe that we're doing here is missional community. We want to impact our community. Every time somebody buys a bag of our coffee, not only is there an ethical global justice edge to that, not only is there a local recovery and rehabilitation edge to that, but we get to tell people about Jesus. Last week in Aldi, we got a chance to pray for somebody in the middle of the shop for a job that they were looking for, and he came running back into the shop 5 minutes to say, you know, look at this, there's an amazing answer to prayer, and Adam said, "I'll see you in church on Sunday, mate." And just pray for real open doors, opportunities for evangelism, for sharing the gospel, and for expanding our influence, for good relationships, for favour, for the funding that we need, but particularly for the roasters that we want to mentor and develop, because it's about changing lives. There's a great element of it that's about selling coffee, but we want to see lives changed here at home and across the world as well. So that's a biggie for us. Please pray for us.